Look, I just started my OnlyFans recently, and I've made a lot of money off it already. I'm so grateful for that platform. But let me tell you something. I've lost a lot of followers recently, and it made me realize everyone these days is See, there's a lot of fucking haters out here, and the more I try new things, the more I realize most people won't support you. Most people are pieces of shit, and all they know how to do is hate, 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 hate. They'll pretend to like you if they want something from you. Like, for example, if a girl's trying to cheat on her boyfriend with you, she'll pretend like she likes you at first, use you for your sex, and then ghost you when she wants to go back to her boyfriend. Like you're not even human. Like your emotions don't even matter. Like, oh yeah, I had sex with you. I know that can create an emotional attachment, but I don't have the responsibility and maturity to follow through and make sure you're okay and build something real because I'm cheating on my boyfriend with you because I wanted to use you for sex because you looked good. That's the problem, is a lot of people, they just want to use you for your looks if you're an attractive man, your wallet if you're a wealthy man, your time if you're a free man that doesn't work a 9 to 5, because I'm a boss. I don't do that shit, motherfucker. Straight up, bitch. That's the type of mood I'm in today. Like, I'm just saying whatever right now, because what I realize is most people are motherfucking haters, bitch. And it's not good, because they pretend to like you when they want something from you, and then the minute they either get what they wanted and they don't think they need you anymore, they discard you. And that's the stupidest fucking thing you can fucking do on this fucking earth, is to use someone and discard them. You think it doesn't matter. You think it doesn't have an effect on your life, but it does. It does. Because that person that you're using, you gotta ask yourself this, if you're one of those retards that uses people, you gotta ask yourself, you don't even get to know the person. You don't understand the true value of that person. Like, you see a guy that's attractive, if you're a woman watching this video, and you wanna cheat on your boyfriend with that guy, and you use that guy for sex. Did you ever stop to think, hey, how did that guy get so attractive? How? How did that guy get so attractive? What can I learn from him? Let me get to know him. Let's get to know him over the course of years or a lifetime. What foods does he eat? How does he take care of himself? If he can take care of himself so well, how can he take care of me? Let's have deep conversations. Let's talk. Let's learn. Let's grow. Because he must know a lot about nutrition if he looks that good. Or another example. Women see a guy that makes a lot of money. They don't think, oh, how can I learn from him how to make money with him? No, they just want to take. Can you take me on a date? Can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? And then once you buy her everything she needs, she goes and finds another sugar daddy. Once she drains your wallet empty and you tell her, baby, I don't have no more money, I'm sorry. If you find a wealthy man, why don't you try to work with him and grow your money? Why don't you try to learn how he made money and help him make money so we can make more money together? That's what I'm saying, is when you really treat people right, it grows. It festers into something deeper. Like, oh, I love this person. I had sex with him instead of my boyfriend. The fact that he gives so much better dick than my boyfriend, maybe he knows something about nutrition. How did he grow his dick so big? Maybe he can teach me about nutrition. Maybe we can cook food together. You know what I'm saying? Simple. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Oh, this guy makes a lot of money. How can I help him grow his business so we can work together as partners to create something sustainable? But no, you just want to use, it's like, there's an example. When you use people, your life goes to shit because people start to catch on that you're using them and they don't want to fuck with you no more. You don't get anything out of it in the end. People don't realize how inefficient it is. People don't realize how inefficient it is. You got to think about it like this, right? Every fruit has seeds inside of it. So if you're starving and you're in nature, in the desert, before we discovered agriculture, you had to hunt and gather for every meal. And then once the animal was killed, it's gone. Once the fruit was picked, it's gone. And then you have to constantly move around from place to place to place and hunt and gather. Do you want to live your whole life like that? You got to move around from guy to guy to guy because they catch on that you're using them and they want to leave your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Or let's look at agriculture versus hunting and gathering. Agriculture is the opposite of extracting from nature. It's agriculture. You're planting the fruit back. You're giving back to nature. You're tending to the soil. And once we discovered agriculture, we were able to feed a lot more people. So that's what I'm saying is, when you are creating permaculture in nature, the more you give back to the soil, the more you give back to the earth, the more you plant, the more it grows into something greater. And that's the same way that relationships work. If you just walk up to a fruit tree and you pick all the fruit, and that's all you ever do is pick the fruit, pick the fruit, pick the fruit, eventually you're going to run out of fruit. You got to plant more fruit trees. You got to tend to the soil. You got to put compost in the soil. The apple tree might even die if you don't pick the fruit gently. You got to pick the fruit one by one so the tree stays healthy. You can't just cut the whole tree down. That's what a lot of you guys do, is you see someone that looks good or has money and you just try to cut the whole tree down, take everything they have. That's what you guys do, and then you just try to run with it. Like, oh, I got it. I got the prize. I got the prize. I cut the tree down. I have the fruit. I'm gone. No, dumbass. Plant more fruit trees. Tend to the tree. Take care of the tree, and it'll feed you for a lifetime. If you just cut the tree down and fuck it, the tree's dead now, dumbass. Same thing with like, it's like the same way that nature works, right? When you treat nature right, it gives back. When you plant the trees, when you take care of the soil. Look at agriculture, modern day agriculture. We're just using the environment. Like, oh, I can get more fruit if I spray pesticides. Okay, but in the long run, you're killing the soil. It's the same way how a lot of women these days think, I can get more money from him if I just ask for more money today. But eventually the guy's gonna catch on. How about you learn how to grow a business with your man? How about you support your man in his business? How about you support your man in his finances so it can grow into something greater and he can give it back to you? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just don't think that way these days, and it's sad. A lot of people just want to use. A lot of people just want to extract, and they don't care about you. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about how you're doing. All they care about is what they can get from you. And people catch on. People catch on to that shit. If you're one of those people that moves like that, that's why you don't have any successful long-term relationships. It's because people catch on. It's that simple. People catch on. It's really that simple. Think about what we're doing with nature today. It's a reflection of how we treat one another. At least some of us. I don't treat people like that. I'm a good person. But some of you guys, you spray it with as much pesticides as possible. You monocrop it. You don't grow a variety of crops, because sometimes the sweet potatoes, they take potassium from the soil. This is just an example. I don't know the exact minerals. But you plant sweet potatoes, it takes potassium from the soil. It deposits magnesium. You plant apple trees, and it takes magnesium from the soil and deposits potassium. So the plants work together in a symbiosis. But that's not how a lot of people think. They just want to rape the earth, rape the soil, like just abuse, more pesticides, more monocrops, more GMOs, because we can get more food now, more profit now, but in the long run, we're killing the environment. And it's the same exact way that most people function in today's relationships. They just want to think, what can I take? They don't think, what can I give to my partner? How can I help my partner? How can I be there for my partner? And I'm just expressing my frustrations now, because I've done a lot of dating in my life, more than most people my age. Definitely more than most people my age. I'm not like at the top of the top of the top. I'm not like the most body count for my age, but I have enough to know more experience than pretty much any of you guys watching this video. Because a lot of people, they want to give me dating advice. Like, oh, you gotta treat her like shit, man. You gotta wait to reply, man. You gotta do this, that, and the other, man. It's like, no, you gotta treat them like a queen, and they'll treat you like a king in return. It's the same with women. I see a lot of advice that women get women dating coaches who don't even have successful relationships. They're just trying to scam you for money. They tell women, oh, don't give the guy too much in the beginning because he won't appreciate it. You have to hold back. Don't hold back love, dumbass. Love is infinite. You're supposed to give that freely. Don't, like, stupid dating advice you hear online. People say, don't compliment him too much. He'll think you like him too much. That's what he's supposed to think. You're supposed to think he likes you. You're not supposed to hide that shit. A lot of people are manipulative these days. They think, oh, if I don't show my cards, if I don't show my true feelings, then he's gonna like me more because he's gonna chase me, because he's gonna wonder, oh, why doesn't she like me? Let me chase her more. That's what a lot of people tell you to do, and it's like, no, that burns out over time. When you manipulate someone, when you play someone, when you don't treat someone right, you're raising your partner's cortisol, and cortisol kills you over time. Do you want your partner to be ugly and stressed and diseased? Because you're abusing them emotionally. And emotional abuse is just as serious as physical abuse, because emotional abuse can raise stress hormones in your body, which can cause disease. It can cause disease, being stressed all the time because your partner's not treating you right. So if you don't care if your partner's alive or dead, then pull that manipulative game shit on them that these stupid fucking dating coaches tell you guys to do. It's evil. It's sickening. It's a scam. They just want money at the expense of your well-being and ability to connect with someone. It's about what you feel in your soul. It's not about what some dating coach says. It's not about what some psychology book says. It's about what you feel in your fucking soul for that person. And you're supposed to express that to them. You're supposed to tell them you love them. You're supposed to treat them right. And most people don't understand that basic concept. And I'm just sick of most people. Most people are bullshit. Women use men for sex too. If you're an attractive man, you know how often women cheat on their boyfriends and then they ghost you afterwards because that's all they wanted was sex. They don't want to care about your feelings. They don't want to care about your emotions. They don't want to follow up afterwards to make sure you're okay in case you fell for them and you wanted to spend more time with them. They just wanted to use and discard. Oh, I came. That's why you got to find a new guy every week on Tinder. You could actually just hit up the same guy every week. That's easier, isn't it? But no, you don't treat people right. So then the relationship dies. And then you got to go find a new one and a new one and a new one and a new one. And eventually you run out of every good person in your town. You ruined your whole fucking reputation. You know, there's only so many quality people, right? Like on Tinder, a lot of you girls, you swipe, and you think there's unlimited options because all these guys, they put the best photos on their app. They lie to you about their income. Oh yeah, I have money. Meanwhile, they're in debt. They're using a credit card to pay for your date. And then a year into dating him, when he no longer takes you on dates, you wonder why? It's because he never had money to do it in the first place. He was using borrowed money. Most people are in debt. The average American's $150,000 in debt, dumbass. So for all you females that are just swipe, oh, I can just find another one. Oh, let me ghost him. Let me find another one. There's only so many guys with money on earth. Dead ass. There's not that many. Most people are in debt. There's only so many guys that have cars. Not every guy has a car. I'm driving a car right now. This isn't my only car. Not every guy has a house. I have multiple homes. You know what I'm saying? But I've got ghosted by so many women because they think they can find something better because use and discard. You're not going to find another one like me, dumbass. You're not going to find it. By the way, I am in a successful relationship right now, so I'm not coming from like a hurt, angry place. I'm actually trying to help you women out. I know it doesn't sound like that because I'm just yelling at the camera right now. I know it sounds like I'm angry. I know it sounds like I'm judging you, but I'm not. I just want to help you women out because I love women and men. This video is for men too. Same thing applies to men. Treat your women right. You can't just be a player. Eventually you're going to run out of options. You will. It will happen. No one good is going to want to fuck with you because once you build that negative reputation in your town, people talk. If you fuck with the wrong person and they have a lot of high-value friends, all their high-value friends are going to know what a piece of shit you are. Because a lot of high-value men, we have a network behind us. So I have a large network of people that are going to know you're a piece of shit if you don't treat me right. Dead ass. So, you gotta stop using people. You gotta stop using people. This is why modern dating is cooked. So many women, they just want to use their man. It's more common for women than men. Men are more likely to fall in love. Like, guys will cry because their girlfriend left and they feel crushed. Women will just leave the guy because he doesn't have enough money and move on to the next. Men are more likely to pay the bills if their woman isn't making enough money, or even let the woman stay at home while they pay all the bills. Women are less likely to do that. Men are more likely to fall in love after a hookup. Yeah, women are a lot worse when it comes to using people. They just are. I don't know why that is. You know, maybe that's why in the story of the Bible, Eve ate the apple, because maybe the woman is more likely to fall temptation to Satan. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the programming in society. Women are taught, let the man take care of you, and the men are taught sacrifice for the woman, and that's not true love. That's being used. If you're sacrificing your well-being for someone else that couldn't care if you're alive or dead, and they'll hop on the next dick that has more money than you, pays the bills better, you're not being loved, you're being used. Most men are being used in their relationships. And some women are too, but most men are. With women, it's more 50-50. You might meet a good guy, you might meet a bad guy. Sometimes the guy will pay all the bills. Sometimes the guy will love her. Sometimes the guy will cry over her. For men, we're rarely loved. Rarely. It can happen sometimes. It can. But it's so rare. Most of the time, the woman's just thinking, how much money does he make? How big is his dick? How fit is he? So, at the end of the day, guys, like I said, my phone just ran out of storage, so I don't want to push this video for too long. And I know I've been ranting for a minute now, but at the end of the day, guys, I know I was kind of calling women out because they are just worse at this, and it just needs to be said. I'm sick of sugarcoating shit. Society is just sugarcoats fucking everything. It's common fucking sense. When you get married, who's the one that's afraid of losing half of their stuff? The man! Because they're more likely to get used and abused. It's just a fact. Who's more likely to get hit in a relationship? The man, because the woman it's societally acceptable for the woman to hit the man. But if the man hits back, oh, he's a bad guy. Anyone should be allowed to defend themselves against violence. A woman can still knock your teeth out. A woman can still break your spine. A woman can pick up a weapon, knock you in the head, and kill you if she picks up a bat or something. As a man, you should be allowed to defend yourself. But I digress. This video is for men and women. Men, you guys do need to do better as well if you want to have a successful relationship, because a lot of you guys aren't doing enough to cultivate that, unfortunately. And women, you guys need to do better as well if you want a successful relationship, because the vast majority of you are abusing your husbands. Literally, most relationships I see with men and women, the men is being abused. I'm not joking. The men's being abused and used, and the woman is being taken care of. Most of the time, the man submits to the woman. It's not the woman submitting to the man in most relationships. So, again, I'm going to end the video here because I'm getting low on storage. I don't want to go for too long, but I just had to get this off my chest, guys, because I've been out here dating lately. I've been meeting new women, and it's just really scary, the stuff that I've been seeing, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's just scary. So I just have to call it out for what it is, you know? To all the women that I've seen recently, I love you guys, even if you're not perfect, even if you're the inspiration of this video. I still fucking love you. I hope you do better. I hope you figure things out. I hope you can be a good woman to your man. I love you. I'm glad that we got to hang out. Even if you are the one that inspired this video, I'm glad we got to hang out. I'm glad we got to meet. I'm glad we got to have sex. Even if you used me for sex, I still love you, because we're all human. We're all... this is what someone told me at 7-Eleven. I'm not saying I agree with this, because that's not really a good way to look at it. But he said we're all broken and we're just looking for love. That's what my friend who works at 7-Eleven told me. And I think that is the best way to look at it. It's like, even if these women use me for sex, even if these women were mean to me, rude to me, even if these women abuse me, I still love them, because I know I haven't been perfect the whole time either. And we gotta love ourselves no matter what and work through it, because in the end, we're all just trying our best. So you got to treat everyone like they're a human being with emotions and feelings. Stop using people. It's ruining your life. It really is. That's why no one fucks with you. That's why no one likes you. That's why no one trusts you. Okay? End of story. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love you guys. I know I said women are worse at this, but men do this sometimes too. So I'm calling out both genders here. I'm not calling you out. I'm calling you up to a higher level. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys want to see more of on this page. Until next one, love you guys. I'm out. Peace.